Let's get this party started over here. Let me flip over here. Close this. Okay, I think we're good. I duplicated displays. Let's flip over. I got the chat open. I'm ready to go here. What am I going to play now? Create a post. Here we go, buddy. Are you kidding me? This didn't save. Wow, that's fucked up, man. I saved all that stuff. Oh well. Tetris. All right. What's going on, everybody? The chat is open. If you guys want to talk, we'll talk a little bit. I stream this for a little bit. Not too long tonight. Batman, what's up, man? He's just stopping by. Awesome, man. Keep on rocking, Batman. Alrighty. Need some long pieces, man. Finally. I need one more. There we go. Oh, I need one more. Oh, great. Ah. Hey, can't we go back? That's all right. We could go back. RWK, what's up? Matt, what's going on, man? How you guys doing? We had a great show tonight on Gaming After Dark. It was awesome. You guys should definitely check that out if you weren't there already. I think I saw you guys in there, though, so we're good. You already watched. It was awesome. Yeah, show tonight was fire. Yeah, it was awesome. It feels like we're just like outdoing ourselves almost every week. It's crazy. Show was great. It's just a fun time, you know? Night shift is kicking my ass at the moment. I hear you, man. There's Noof Nukem. Hey, man, we had a great show tonight. We were just talking about it in the chat. Noof Nukem is here, everybody. You get a little bit of bonus of Noof in the chat. Good flow, passion, good opinion. Yeah, it was great. Sorry I had to run out a couple of times. Oh, crap. Yeah, I needed to get some gaming in, man. I kind of felt dumb earlier when I was like, I don't remember what I was playing, because I've been playing retro stuff and I just forgot. My mind went blank. Yeah, I've gotten good at it over the years because it was the only game I could afford when I got Game Boy, so I'm like a pro at this stupid game. Kind of. Ice level was 14. Nice. First game I ever played on the first Game Boy. Yeah, it was a pack-in for mine. It was Tetris, Mario, and Ninja Turtles, Fall of the Foot Clan. Those were like the only 3 games I had for a long time. A lot of people don't remember this. I mean, we're adults now, so we get games a lot more frequently. But back in the day, you got like 1 or 2 games a year. You were lucky if you got 5 games a year. Should I set one up this weekend? So here's the thing. My birthday is... I have a birthday party this weekend. But Sunday, if you want to do it like mid-Sunday afternoon, like 3 or 4... we could probably definitely do that. Friday, I could probably do it. Saturday is... we're going to have 1 million people here on Saturday. But yeah, I'll be down Friday or Sunday, depending on what you want to do. When I had Genesis, I was 6 games or less a year. Yeah, I mean, shit. Over here, like, that was it. Like, we were renting games at Blockbuster, or we were, like, having our friends come over, sleep over, and bring their games. We would sleep over each other's houses just to play, like, if my friend had Genesis, he would sleep over my house because I had Super Nintendo. And then once Sonic came out, I told my mom, I was like, I gotta get Genesis. So I got Genesis that Christmas, and I still have that machine. It doesn't work anymore, but I'm trying to have it repaired. Sunday. I will work on a time. Yeah, let me know. I'm gonna be at work on Sunday, but she could definitely jump in. And if nobody comes in, I could probably jump in as well. Hey, Noof, did you know that you can do link cable with the Switch? Dreadpool, what's up, man? So we can play online and act like we are linking up our Game Boys for this game. I think my collection... Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I probably had about 20 games on Super Nintendo. Genesis, probably around 15, 20 as well. RGT85. Why would we get that guy on RWK? That guy hates Xbox. Won't be able to play Sunday. We have baseball. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, at least you finally got good internet, RWK. It took you 100 years, but you got it. How does it feel? I still have a lot of my Super Nintendo games from when I was a kid. I still got, like, all my cartridge games. I pretty much still have. I actually used them to rip them to the Polymega when I got that last year. When I do this summer, I'm going to be cleaning out the basement because I'm going to be throwing a lot of stuff away. I will show you guys the rest of my collection. I've shown you guys my collection on stream like 5 or 6 years ago. But a lot of that stuff I got rid of during lockdown. I brought it to the shop and got rid of it. Like the GameCube stuff that I had. I still have a pretty beefy collection though. But, you know, I'm getting older. I gotta get rid of this shit. How long can I hold on to it for? The cartridge stuff sucks because my family gave me that. And it's like, you know, you kind of want to get rid of it, but, you know, eventually it's gotta go. So I don't know. But I got a lot of shit in the basement. A lot of stuff. Just want to get rid of it. Oh. Well, we can fix that. Ricky Burke will be fun on Gaming After Dark. If you can get him on, man, would he even do the damn show? That guy's like a megastar, isn't he? The guy's a nutty Canadian. Oh, he's from Canada. Okay. I had no clue. Whoa. You should have Mag and Anthony on at the same time and just have them have a debate about their name. Like a once and for all. Like a duel or whatever for the name. Or they could just curse each other out for 2 hours. That was weird, right? They have like the same name almost. I'm like dying in the chat because I'm like saying how Anthony's a pony. And it turned into a big thing and then Mental jumped in. I said Mental spent $2,000 on DualSense Edge controllers. He did an unboxing of one. And I wrote in the chat, he bought like $2,000 worth of controllers. It's crazy. The chat was on fire too, man. I was trying to engage with the chat while everyone was talking. I think we beat that He-Man game on stream. The one that Talos Ray was talking about. Because I know Eli bought that game. He imported it. Well, he got it off eBay. We put it on the jailbroken PS4 and we played that game. It was great. They actually made that game for the Xbox, but you need a dev kit to run it. Yeah, the chat was awesome, man. I was trying to keep the chat going. Most we had in a while. Maybe a great... Matt was great on the show. Good guy. Yeah, I mean, everything went great. I subscribed to him a couple of years ago, so I mean, I've been subscribed to his channel. He's one of the only ones I didn't unsubscribe from. Oh crap! Can't wait to bring Handy Andy back on Tuesday. Oh man. Well, he did that commercial for TikTok, right? So there you go. I can't believe... seriously, when I heard that commercial, I was like, how the hell is Noof talking? Like, I'm watching, like, a YouTube video. It has nothing to do with Noof. And it was a freaking ad for a dog. And I was like, what the hell is this shit? And then I got the ad again, and I was like, that's why I messaged you guys. I was like, I'll be on the lookout for it. And then I was like, fuck this. I don't have TikTok on my phone, so I went to the website on my computer, and I found that fucking video. And I sent you guys the video. And I did some fucking digging for that video. It took like an hour, but I found it. Yeah, that was funny. It was weird. I can't believe, like, an actual person actually talks like that. You put the peanut butter on him. What the hell? I did not make up Andy's voice for that commercial. I can't believe somebody actually talks like that, though. There is somebody out there that sounds like that. Like, all day, every day. That's the funny part. I'd say it's up to Mav and the Mag. Everyone else, yeah, I'm subscribed to both of them. Mag is good because it doesn't bullshit anybody, where a lot of other people try to bullshit. And Mav, I've been sub to him for about 2 years now, so a lot of these Xbox guys I unsub from. I mean, I'll be honest. It's all clickbait shit for a lot of these guys, so I was like, I'm done. Yeardley Smith, who does Bart Simpson, actually sounds like that. Really, yeah, she does. Millhouse is retiring, or she retired already. She did the voice of Millhouse. I mean, they're getting old, man. They're like fucking 70, 80 years old. Shit. My dad used to watch the Tracy Ullman show, and The Simpsons were a skit on that show. And then the first, like, quote, episode of Simpsons was the Christmas episode, which I recorded on tape. My grandmother recorded it. I might still have that tape somewhere, but you know, eventually I got the DVD years ago. But I rewatched that tape a million times. It was a great show. And then I was like, oh, I hope to make a show out of this. And they did. And it's still on TV. And I haven't watched it in about 40 years. So I think season 3 was like the last time I watched it. I remember when the show was about Bart and not Homer. Oh, man. I didn't know that. I remember watching them on there. That's crazy. So here's the thing. If a game has like System Link, if you connect with your buddy online, you go to play online and you connect with somebody, you guys can both System Link as if you have 2 Game Boys chained together and just play over the internet. Frank and I did that a couple of days ago. It's crazy. We were able to play N64 games like that. It's nuts. Nintendo, man, they really hit it with that feature. WWF Superstars, yeah. I have WWF Betrayal on Game Boy Color. It's not even a wrestling game. It's a fucking action game. You get to pick Rock, Austin, Undertaker, or Triple H. And you gotta save Stephanie McMahon. It's fucking weird. So get this. I'm having a really bad, like, birthday week. I wanted to build the computer. Then the fucking parts and the cards aren't in stock or whatever. So I said, forget it. So then I wanted to, hang on, I'll tell you exactly because I wrote this out. I'm like forgetting all this shit. Then I wanted to buy the WWF belt. I had the Attitude belt from 2001. Okay. But I was like, you know what? It's kind of like worn out. Let me just get the same belt, the Attitude belt. It's going to have the WWE logo on it now, but whatever. I was like, you know what? I'll just get that for my birthday. Whatever. An updated version of it. They're fucking sold out on the website. So then I'm like, okay, I'll buy a digital Series X. I'll take some stuff to GameStop, trade it in, and I'll just buy a Series X just to have something for my birthday. Guess what? They're sold out of Series X's, even the digital ones. The closest I got to go is White Plains. That's an hour from here. I'm like, fuck this, man. I can't even get anything for my birthday. So whatever. It's already starting to be a crappy birthday week. Let's see what happens. I got to go get the cakes. So I got to go down to Westchester and get the cakes. I guarantee you I'm going to go down there and they won't have them. For some weird reason, they probably won't have it. I was going to trade a bunch of shit in, like doubles and triples of shit that I have. I was going to get the digital Series X and I was going to like open it, like do a teardown of it. That's out the window now. I'm still living on a bad Monday, and it's only gotten worse every day. Oh, shit. Come on, buddy. One more line. You think RDX is okay? RWK, man, I think you gotta just follow everybody separately. Oh, God. Okay, close that. Oh, we gotta listen to the scary music, guys. Come on. Here it is. Hey, I'll say this, RWK. Listen to Fonz's show because usually he gets those guys on and it's kind of like a mini reunion when he does. I think he did that like last week. I mean, it is what it is, man. What can you do? Why does this game have scary music? Every level is scary. Oh. Well, I guess we're not playing that game anymore. I'm ready for this fucking Monster Hunter game. So I'm hearing, I don't know if I heard right, it runs like shit on Xbox, but it runs fine on PS5 Pro. Like, what's going on with that game? I heard that originally, but then I'm hearing that it runs like shit on everything, so I don't know what's going on. Imagine if it runs best on Switch too. That would be funny. Yeah, Digital Foundry has a video on it or something. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, great. Shout out to Dreadpool. Or still, if it wasn't for Dreadpool, I wouldn't be on these shows. It's his fault. No, I'm kidding. Ugh. Dreadpool, you're the man. You got me on. You got me on Gaming After Dark. You got me to speak to Noof. And we're having great shows on there now. It's awesome. Come on, buddy. My Urkel impression, did I do that? You know, I ripped the whole fucking series of Family Matters. I bought it on DVD a couple of years ago for Christmas. I ripped everything, right, for my home theater. I didn't even put it on my home theater yet. It's just on a hard drive somewhere. And I think I needed to get something else. And I was like, fuck, I don't have the money. So I just sent it back. I got all the money back for it. I think I only did the introduction. You did the rest. Well, yeah, I mean, I still give you credit, though, for introducing. I used to watch Noof and Proto on the gaming dosage thing. But I was like one of like the 10 people on the chat. And I wouldn't say anything. I would just listen. I think Jago was on that show, too. And then the Glitcher guy was on there. But yeah, I've been watching these guys. Now I'm on a panel with them. Like 10 years later. It's crazy, man. It's Sir X-Man. I used to watch on Mike's show when he was on there. Such a great game right here. The F-Zero games are really badass, man. Well, tonight's show is going to be pretty big because we're going to blow up this this news about Fable. We'll lean into it a little bit, get people angry, get people happy, get people disgusted, I guess. I don't know. What a great game. I have this game downstairs. Blood Falcon. Sandpipe Ocean. Okay, well, here we go. Oh, acceleration versus max speed. Let's do max speed. Oh, this thing is slow as shit now. Oh, wait, never mind. I was holding the brake button. Holy shit. Why do you think they delayed the game? The game was, in my opinion, that game was never coming out this year. You guys know that because I was always talking about that. We talked about that a couple of weeks ago. I said there's no way it's a 2025. Now here's the thing. Is Gears coming out next year if they're delaying Fable in the next year? You know what I mean? Are they really going to release Gears, Fable, and Forza? Maybe Gears gets... You never know, man. Next year, they might say, you know what? We're going to delay Gears another year. And then we're in the same position. Here's the problem with this whole thing. A lot of people will say, oh, well, there's so many games coming. It's like, right, but not everybody wants to play these games that are coming out. Fable fans probably don't want to play all those other games, I'll be honest with you. Maybe a handful of the games, but not really every game that's coming out from Xbox. So I think that's an issue, because it's like you're alienating an audience. The thing with Sony was, when they had their games, they were basically copy and paste. They're the same type of game. You know, with Xbox, it's different. They have different types of games, and Call of Duty coming out every year is not going to be equivalent to Fable. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of nerds that don't play Call of Duty, but they play Fable. And a lot of these guys finish these games in a weekend, you know what I mean? Sometimes a week or two. So, I mean, when everyone says, like, we have all these great games coming out, it's like, okay, number one, not everyone's going to play all those games. And number two, they're going to beat the games that they want, and they're going to beat it within a time frame. Let's say maximum a month. Then they're looking for another game. You know what I mean? It's like the Sony one and dones. The Sony one and dones, once that was the whole thing. When people beat a Sony game, that was it. It was over. I don't know why it's a big deal. I always expected 2020. Yeah, I expected 2026. But the thing is, now that that's been announced as a delay, what are they going to delay in 2026? Are they going to delay the game again? Is Gears going to get delayed? Is another game going to get delayed? They're saying they're delaying these games to shift them around and everything. This is why, like, none of this stuff makes sense, because everyone's like, oh, well, they got to wait till the game is done. Oh, well, they want to move these pieces around to make room for this game and that game. It's like, if the game is ready, just fucking release it. Like, what's the big deal? Like Avowed. They moved Avowed on purpose because they knew they didn't have anything for February or whatever it was. And it's like, that's great, but there was a lot of people that wanted to play it for Christmas. You probably would have sold some consoles, or you probably would have sold a little more Game Pass for Christmas if that came out, but I don't know, man. It's a catch-22. Again, we're not there. We don't know what's really going on. You hear what's on the internet, and that's pretty much it. But if they delayed it because they want to port it over to PlayStation, that's kind of shitty, man. Because it's like the Indiana Jones thing. Like, the minute the game came out, or right before the game came out, they said, oh yeah, it's coming to PlayStation also. So it's like, we got fucking stiffed on that deal, and now we're going to get stiffed on waiting for PlayStation to get their port. They should have released, if Fable was ready, they should have released it on Xbox, and then when it's ready on PlayStation, it's ready on PlayStation. But I guess they don't want to do that anymore. They want to do day and date with everything, and that's fine, but I'll say this, man. If they delay that game better be fucking good next year. But the delay could be from anything. Here's the thing with Xbox, okay? The problem with Xbox is we've been conditioned to wait. And that's the fucking problem. We keep waiting for shit, and it's annoying. We just want to fucking have games come out and play them. You know what I mean? You didn't wait when I gave you my $500 for the machine, right? No, you took my money. You didn't wait for that. So I'm expecting you guys to release games already, and they're just not doing that. Like this year and the last couple of months, yeah, they released Indiana Jones and Avowed and shit, but all these years you've been telling us to wait, and a lot of us are fucking tired of waiting. They told us to wait for the Halo Infinite DLC. Guess what? It was never in development. Like, they just keep telling people to fucking wait. It's like WWE. When Vince McMahon was running WWE, he kept making stupid decisions, and then he kept telling the fans, just wait and see how it plays out. Wait and see how it plays out. And guess what? It never fucking played out. The guy just kept saying that shit to keep people watching every week. These excuses are just tiring. It's like, you're a $3 trillion company. Get the fucking game made. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do and just get the game ready. You know what I mean? Why is it so hard? Capcom gives you a release date and they release the game. Simple. Why is it hard for Microsoft? Microsoft has trillions of dollars more than Capcom, and they can get this shit out. That's what I'm saying. Like, none of it makes sense. I'm waiting to blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah, I mean, we'll probably be in our 70s and 80s when Perfect Dark comes out. And that's another thing, too. You have the new quote console. Let's use air quotes for that. Coming out in 2026. You really think they're not going to, like, delay these games or make these games only for the new machine, or the new machine's going to get the better version of these games? Like, if you bought the Series X, we're kind of fucked with that game, Fable. And we're kind of fucked with Perfect Dark, because when the hell is that coming out? They're going to be enhanced for the newer machine, right? So that means you have to go out and buy the new machine. Who knows? We have no clue until we get there. That's the whole problem. We just never know. Like, the company doesn't... You know, like back with the Xbox One X and the Xbox One S, the company was kind of telling us what they were going to be doing. Now they're just keeping everything, like, close to the vest, even though they do have shit leaked out on purpose, because that's always Microsoft. Microsoft's always purposely leaking shit out. But it's getting annoying. It's like, what are you guys doing? As customers, we kind of owed that. Like, what are you doing with this console? Like, it was, tell us what's up. At least Sony came out last year and said, hey, we have nothing until April 2025, which a lot of people just don't remember them saying that. They said they weren't going to have anything until 2025, April 2025 at least. They said that in January of 2024. And PlayStation also told you PlayStation 5 was at the end of life. So, I mean, they've already given you what's going on. I don't know why all these guys are acting like they have no games. Isn't that crazy? And we don't know if they'll ever have games. It's like, bro, they told us they weren't going to have games a year ago. It's just a lot of people forget that they said that, or they have selective memory. And it's like, I remember that. Hiroki Totoki said we will not have anything first party until at least April 2025. And that was in January of 2024. So, I mean, this isn't breaking news that they have nothing to show everybody. And to be honest with you, they really don't have to release anything because, like everyone's saying, GTA 6 is going to sell PlayStations. Especially if that thing can run it at like 1080 60 on the Pro. Forget about it. They're going to sell PlayStations like crazy when GTA comes out. Maybe I selected hearing. I mean, we covered it, man. When they announced it, we even said, PlayStation's got no games for over a year. We made fun of them. We were like, they got no games. But yeah, they said in January 2024, Hiroki Totoki said we're not going to have any first party shit until at least April 2025. At least. And guess what? It's almost April 2025 and they don't have shit. So that's why, like, that showcase, everyone's like, ooh, they got nothing. It's like, but they told us they weren't going to have anything a year ago. Every showcase, all these guys think like every game ever made is going to be shown. And it's just not the case. And again, it's not making excuses for them. I mean, listen, this gen has sucked on both sides of the fence. Last gen sucked because the hardware sucked. This gen, we got the hardware, but the games just aren't coming. It's all remasters and shit. Like, what are we doing? Xbox is finally giving us stuff, and that's fine, but again, what are we doing? Remember, you would just get a magazine like in the 90s, and it would just tell you like what's coming. Like there would be games that are just coming out the entire year, and maybe a couple of those games got delayed or canceled or something. But you had a roadmap of what was coming out. Now we have to wait for these fucking showcases once every 3 months, and it's annoying. Because you have to see if they're going to show the game you want to play, if they're going to show a game that you want, blah, blah, blah. It's always a letdown one way or the other. You know, some of these showcases are hits and a lot of them are misses. That's the problem. I think as they cut more jobs, though, it's going to get worse. Look at WB. They're going to get rid of those studios, and that's fine, but that means WB is starting to wind down. And it's all because they want to save money. They want to hire AI to generate these games, and I'm not sure if that's a good idea right now. Batman is back. This gen has been worse than Xbox One to me. You know, it kind of has and it kind of hasn't. This generation has pros and cons. Last generation had pros and cons. They all have their pros and cons, all the generations. I think the biggest problem with this gen is everything is capable. It's just nobody's utilizing anything properly. I think that's the issue here. Even the Switch isn't doing that good as far as like, what was it? A couple of years ago, they had the Pokemon game that could barely run on there, and the fans had enough. They were like, "We're done. We're not buying another Pokemon game on this thing." And that kind of forced Nintendo's hand to start releasing the Switch too. So I don't know, man. It is what it is. I'm glad that we got the original Xbox on Insignia. I'm glad we could still do Xbox 360 online stuff because you know what, man, that's gaming. I hate to say it, but that's when the games were really good. I have more fun streaming and being on people's channels. Well, there you go. I mean, look, gaming is good. It's just there's some drama behind it, but it's like whatever. At the end of the day, we just have to accept the way it is, and that's it. Like I could talk shit about Xbox all day long, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like they're not going to change because I'm making a video getting mad. They're not listening to me, and that's fine. They don't have to listen to me. But I'm still going to say shit. I'm going to say how I feel about it. Same thing with PlayStation and Nintendo. Hey, if the Switch 2 comes out and it's a piece of shit, you're going to know immediately. Because I'm going to tell you. Oh, sleep over here. Yeah, I mean, Fable, whatever. It's fine. I mean, look, we waited like 50 years for the fucking game anyway. What's another 50 years? They just better hope that when that game comes out, it better be polished. Because a lot of people are saying, oh, I don't care if it's delayed as long as it's polished and it's fixed, it's ready to go. Because if it's not, then people are going to get really mad. Like, you delayed this a year and you couldn't fix it. Sorry, I'm like falling asleep over here. Listen to me. How many times has Xbox used the excuse? Oh, yeah, we need more time. We don't want to release it, half-assed and everything. It's like, wait a minute. You use this excuse on all your fucking games, man. It's just an excuse so people don't get mad at you anymore. That's all it is. That's what it feels like as a customer. Maybe they're right. Maybe they really do need more time, but guess what? They've used that excuse so many times. To me, it's an invalid excuse. So, I don't know. We'll find out when they finally release it. Whenever they finally release it. But that's the problem. They made so many goddamn promises and they've done this. They've used the same excuses over and over again. And it's like, who am I listening to? It's like listening to an alcoholic that keeps drinking. It's like, can you stop drinking? Oh no, I stopped. And then you find fucking empty beer bottles in the guy's room. It's like, you didn't stop drinking. Like, you can't fucking keep fooling me, man. How many times could you cry wolf? I think that's the problem. And, if that's a problem with with some of their customers, at least, that's an issue. Man, I'm ready for the Switch showcase. Me too, man. That's another month. I can't wait. I am down for the Switch. Too. All right, I'm gonna run because I'm gonna eat something real quick and I'm probably gonna pass out. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Batman, Dreadpool, RWK. Matt was in here. Noof Nukem was in here. Shout out to all you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And I'll see you later tonight for the show. I'll probably stream during the day, so let's see what time I get up. But I'll try to jump on and check something out. Maybe I'll play some more Fable. I was enjoying the gameplay.